This video made me think of the pitiful mental state of people not only in America, but in the world. People may laugh at this, but I know of quite a few people who have this same sheep mentality. Brian, things really aren't that bad. Sure, we got a little debt, and will be till the day I die and beyond. But hey, that's our system. I have to be a good citizen and work within that system. Besides, I got it pretty good. I got plenty of food in the fridge, jobs are available, the economy's booming, I've got some money in the bank. Hey, look at the wall. I got my big screen TV. Yeah, politicians lie to us and get us in all kinds of wars. And sure, the money they steal from me is going to fund crazy expensive policies like aid to Israel to the tune of around $10 million a day and shooting NASA a ridiculous $50 million a day, not to mention paying interest on the national debt and borrowing against untold future generations. But I think everything will be okay. I'll just continue to play the political game, expecting things to get better, even though nothing ever does. Yeah, this storm's gonna pass. I'll just stay right here where I'm at, nice and warm and comfy. Cognitive dissonance is real, guys. This state of having inconsistent thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes, especially relating to behavioral decisions and attitude change, is the hallmark of those who, like these sheep, are still asleep and blissfully unaware of the real dangers swirling all around us. And fact is, they see these dangers, but they rationalize it away. As nearly every nation continues to race to debase their currency, our nation is headed for a global disaster the size of which the world has never seen. Our particular downfall started in 1913 with the advent of the Federal Reserve and dramatically accelerated when the US government swindled nations out of their gold and detached our own currency from the gold standard under Nixon on August 15, 1971. And we've been on borrowed time ever since. The failure of media or any president or politician to significantly address the dishonest money system that's about to thrust our nation into an unrecoverable spiral, very similar to the fall of Rome except on a global scale, is a telltale sign that the bankers are in complete control. And that includes control of the minds of the masses. While we concern ourselves with the tiny gnat of the migrant caravan or rigged job numbers or low minority unemployment, the mammoth atrocity and ultra-criminal international bankers are plotting their next move to broaden their ever-expanding power structure. But that's not the topic on Fox News. They're there to provide you with the dog part of the dog and pony show, while politics and sports serve to play their parts as the pony. Give them bread and circus, Juvenal said, and they shall never revolt. Well, they ate their government-issued grains, were entertained by their games at the Coliseum, and were not prepared when their society collapsed. So, fat, dumb, and happy, we go about our lives like these live sheep buried under feet of snow, and the dangerous situation could have been so easily avoided. Those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it. The best way to solve a problem is to find the root of the problem, and that root just so happens to occupy the space between our ears. We far outnumber the powers that shouldn't be. Our problem is that we're so deceived, distracted, and divided that we can't even unite on one single moral principle. It's never okay for anyone to take the possessions of others without their consent. Ever. And it doesn't matter if you call yourself government. It's wrong to steal. And the lifeblood of any government is taxation. But we've been so utterly brainwashed that we actually believe that taxation is some kind of necessary evil. We think that people must be plundered for society to thrive. We can't even get to the point where we unite against such a blatant crime because, like these sheep, we just accept this as our reality and we don't bother to get up, band together, and resist the storm of tyranny. And that's just one example of one moral principle we can't unite on. We've got to revoke our membership in the cult of personality and recognize that we must lift ourselves from the self-inflicted grave of our own cognitive dissonance.